Well, what is going on, happy people? I am wearing the brightest shirt I could possibly find because I want you to smile. It's because today we are after bobwhite quail. Bobwhite quail are one of my favorite things in the entire world to eat. And I brought Sarah, Aria, and Emma out here to my buddy Lee Lightsey's brand new lodge.
We finally got all these kids loaded up.
Right?
We can go hunt now.
Look at Aria. What are you doing, girl?
She can't hear you.
So quail hunting is like synonymous with the Southeast. But over the past, say 30 years, fire ants have really decimated the population of wild bobwhite quail. Guys like Lee spend lots of money on taking care of their land, keeping the ants out and providing habitat for these quail.
If you're holding your gun straight out, imagine there's a ball on the end of your barrel. You don't want to dip that gun barrel down and the ball fall off. So keep the ball on the end of your barrel so anything here and up is a safe shot.
Perfect.
Look how that dog just froze there. That's awesome, dude. What he's fixing to do, he'll send that little Cocker Spaniel in to flush. When that bird flushes, Mason's on that side, I'm on this side. We have from 12 to 9. Mason will get them if they go that way. Flush them. Get it.
Tell you one thing, those birds are fast, boy. They came out of there boogieing.
Thank you, Mason.
Oh my gosh!
The ball railed right off the end of your barrel.
I guarantee it.
Where did they go? She was dancing to the dog. She loved it.
Did you see the doggies?
Yeah.
They're beautiful, huh?
Please.
Do you think we'll find any more birds?
I hope so.
We got dogs on point.
Get him. Back.
Oh god, fast little buggers.
As of right now, the quail are winning.
Get him. Back. Missed him clean.
So it's obvious these wild quail have afterburners under their wings because they are fast. They hold tight, and when they come out, they know where they're going. What are you looking at?
See a horse. Where's a horse?
All right, you guys, so we're walking up here real quietly. Obviously, the birds are held up in that little clump of palmettos.
Get him. Take it. Hey!
On this fair and square.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna come over here to the only person who's actually got one so far today. That would be Mason Lightsey. Mason, we're expecting big things out of you, buddy. Whoa! You just be ready. Hey, that's a party foul. That's like you scored a goal in our net.
I can't let birds get away.
Nice shot. Yep, course. Mason, nice shot.
So you guys all watched the pheasant show. I shot 4 times and killed 4 birds. I should have quit while I was ahead. Good shot. You want to challenge yourself? Come out here and shoot these wild bob whites. You'll figure out if you're a good shot or not.
So bad. Did you get one?
I think I got one.
Oh, I am so bad at this, you guys. Seriously.
To be honest, when we came out here, I was thinking, walk in the park, just another bird hunt. Everyone says this is hard, that's hard, this hard, that's hard. These quail are proper. If you can hit one of these jokers, you can put your name in the good shooter category. That's a fact. Aria, are you having fun?
Yes!
Woohoo! First one, first quail ever.
These wild quail literally are so fast. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Your first quail today?
That's my first quail of the day. It's the first quail I've killed maybe in 20 years. So that is a bobwhite quail. That's one of the most special birds you can hunt anywhere here in the southeast. That's a female. They live out here in these pine flats, and Lee spends a lot of time chopping, burning, and creating habitat for these birds. But one of the most important things that he does is he controls the fire ant population. These birds nest on the ground, and fire ants devour the eggs.
For fire ant control, we have a product called Extinguish that we put out twice a year, and what it does is the ants take it back to the queen, kills the mound, and it does an incredible job killing the ants here, and it's one of the reasons why we have such a great bird population.
Now, if you go back 30, 40, 50 years ago, quail were everywhere. Just any day in the woods, you would naturally hear. That's the call of a male bobwhite quail, and it sounds like bob white, and they're incredibly good to eat. Now we're gonna go back, clean these birds up, and I hear Lee's got some special local chef gonna cook them up for us. Let's do that now. That is the first bobwhite I've killed in probably 20 years. You want to eat him for dinner?
Yeah.
Yes, I will clean them.
Father.
Yep, I will take the feathers off. Thank you. We're going to take off both wings. We're going to take off both feet. We're going to take the skin off of her. Clip the tail off. Try to get her as clean as possible, then we're going to go up both sides of the backbone. We're going to pull the insides out. And we got a bowl of water right here. Get it as clean as possible.
Wow. That is awesome. So many people ask me, where do I get my ideas from? I get my ideas from you and other people that I meet. And Chef Mike works here at Lee's Lodge and has some kind of proprietary special quail dinner he's cooking us up. And He's gonna show us what that's all about right now.
The first thing we're gonna do is rinse it. We're gonna make sure there's no feathers, no innards, no like the bloodlines and stuff like that. We're gonna work all that out of here. So when we go to brine it, that doesn't seep into the brine and get real chalky and cloudy. So you just wanna make sure you're getting that blood out. All right, next up, we're gonna go through the buttermilk marinade that we do. So it's about a cup of buttermilk. I would say a teaspoon of hot sauce. We use Crystal here, that's just what we use. A teaspoon of some Worcestershire, and about a teaspoon of some French's yellow mustard, and then a teaspoon each of the Everglades all-purpose seasoning, and a teaspoon of the Everglades fish and chicken seasoning. And that's our buttermilk marinade right there. Just mix together, and we're gonna sit this over overnight for about 24 hours.
All right, so be taking notes. My little brother Gabe was telling me that the quail here are legit, and that marinade is proper. Mason is the champion. He's the one who got most of the birds today.
It's an excellent shot.
All right, so now after you've marinated them for 24 hours, then
Yes,
what?
sir. So we get the smoker at about 150. We use a fruit pellet, a fruit wood pellet, and then we'll let these smoke for about, like I said, 2 to 3 hours, 2 to 4 hours. Just depends, it all depends. If it's a hot, humid South Florida day, we pull them in about 2 hours. And then we'll let that smoke.
This is such a learning experience for me. I love hanging around real chef. I'm not a chef, I'm just a home cook. I'm a guy who likes to catch, clean, and cook things. But whenever I come around fellas like this and ladies, I learn new ideas, and then I can say, oh, I can take this idea and do it over here, or I take this and do it over there, and it just adds to that bank of knowledge. And I hope that I, in turn, help you guys with your bank of knowledge and come up with new ideas. That's why I say, I don't give you recipes, I give you ideas. So now, after those birds smoked for about 3.5 hours, he took them off and put them right straight back in the original marinade.
So we're gonna start getting them breaded. In my breading mixture is some flour, cornmeal, panko, and some cornstarch. That's how we bread everything here. It gives it a unique texture.
I am so hungry right now, and this looks so good. So what's in your breading again?
We're going flour, so 2 parts flour, 1 part cornmeal, 1 part panko, and a 1/2 part cornstarch. And then about a tablespoon of the Everglades all-purpose, and then the Everglades fish and chicken. And then
And you just take it straight out of the buttermilk.
straight out of the buttermilk right into here. And then we go
Take
straight
note.
into that peanut oil.
Take note, because that right there looks for real. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. That's the MVP of this operation right there. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tracy Lightsey.
If I looked as good as her, I'd show everybody.
Question time. Okay, everyone remembers the big 13-foot, 2-inch alligator that we caught. And Lee's dad is actually mounting the gator for me. I wanna know, leave it in the comments below. Do you think we should do a mount on the wall like that? Or do you think we should do one of these where it's like on a stump chasing something like that? Or do you think we should have it as a massive coffee table like that?
We'll just drop these breasts in. I always do a second basket, one of the little dies and drumsticks.
That looks so good, it's not even funny. So, I just had this little epiphany. How many rooms do you have here, Lee?
10.
10 rooms? And are there like 1 bed or 2 beds? What are they?
We've got 28 beds.
In the comments below, let me know if you would be interested in coming out here to a big old deer meat for dinner event. Me and Sarah, we would come.
These are the best mushrooms ever, by the way.
Are they not? 14 couples. We could even have a pool tournament. I'm extremely hungry right now, and that sounded like a good idea. If you think it is, leave it in the comment below.
Look at those, nice and golden brown. Oh my goodness.
You know, typically it's me in the kitchen cooking, but I gotta say, this is so much fun. Watching everyone, they're out there playing pool, country green beans, rice, black-eyed peas, tomato gravy, quail, bread pudding, and something that I don't know what it is.
Lord, thank you for the day you give us, Lord. Thank you for this food. Thank you for the safety you provided for us while we hunted this afternoon. Just be with all of us as we travel home tonight and keep us safe.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right, look at all the food. Look behind you.
Pretty hungry. I'm excited to taste that quail.
Ooh, it looks pretty. You wanna see? Look how pretty that is.
Look at that.
There's plenty of food.
That's phenomenal. Have you ever had that before?
No, this is really good.
Oh, that's like, it's like a smoky flavor. Did you guys smoke it too?
You haven't tried it. Sorry, I'm drooling it so good.
What's that?
Tell me to get it out of my face.
I've been trying to just be Mr. Cameraman tonight.
It's phenomenal. Like, phenomenal.
Word. That is.
That's legit, huh?
It's legit.
That's legit.
I can level. Emma agrees.
That is so good.
Is that good, Imogene? Is that so good?
That's phenomenal. Well, how did they make it? Did they smoke it a little bit first? Yeah. Oh, so good. I've never had something smoked and then breaded. Like,
What do you think, Trace?
This is good.
You guys, Lee is a pretty special human. He's a big time farmer. If it has a heartbeat and breathes, this joker can raise it. He is something else. And he taught me a lot about alligator hunting and a lot about life. He's a good guy. And I really want to do some kind of really cool deer meat for dinner event out here. What all do y'all do here? Like, what do you do here?
Well, we can alligator hunt, of course, hog hunt, deer hunt for giant whitetail. We have a wobble trap that we can shoot clays. Got a fishing pond for the kids to fish in.
So there's a lot of things to do here. What's your website?
FloridaHuntingOutfitter.com.
Check that out. I don't even know what all there is to do, but there's a lot. And I'll tell you flat out, this is the coolest lodge I've ever seen in my life. The food's amazing, the people are even better, and that's all I got for you because it's time for me to put the camera down and pick my fork up. Love you guys, but we're gone.